Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. Everyone's going to have an absolutely fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. I know Spirit's called me to do a few readings on a few missing teenagers from the UK. I have got some more, and there's another one. She's from Canada, but on this section, I'm going to do Ruth Wilson today. Find out whether she's alive and well, or whether something sinister happened. Because I was looking into the case of her, and she wasn't happy at all. And I feel like that even though some evidence were found, either she planted the evidence to make someone think that I should have got her on live, or someone else did to make you think that they should have got her on live. But there's nobody. When there's nobody, there's still should still be alive somewhere, or she could have, something sinister could have happened. But yeah, there's not that many scenarios what could have happened. She could have either, something could have happened to her, sinister, or she could have run away, because that was a likelihood. Maybe she could have took her own life. That is a possibility, we don't know. Or somebody did it to her, So there's really not that many scenarios to go down. It's going to be one of them. But what I found was suspicious for, because at first I didn't, and then I thought, but I was sat there thinking about it, that a stepdad a dad and a stepmom refused to help to feature in the documentary. And at first, respect the people's privacy, and then I thought about, well, that's a bit suspicious. Because if you really wanted to know what happened to your child, you would be out there helping. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. This is what I don't know. So I bought out a couple of decks just to have a look. I bought a couple more decks there, just to see if we can get any answers. That was Sheba. Sorry about that. But yeah, there were just some little things, that don't seem to add up. Apparently she got a taxi from her home. This was in Dorking in Surrey on the 27th of November 1995. So, and then she left. She got dropped off at a beauty spot or something like that, apparently, by this taxi driver, who was the last person to ever see her alive. And she'd apparently been to a florist. I don't know if she went in person or did it was over the phone. But apparently she sent the stepmom a big, large bouquet of flowers. Now, I don't know why, or if that was a decoy or whatever. I don't know. It just seems stand out a bit. Why would you do that? And why such an expensive bunch? Why to the stepmom? Go then, go. So there's quite a lot of things, but I bought this deck because this might kind of give us a clue to kind of people. We've got King of Swords straight here. A man over 25 years, brown hair and brown eyes, cold and abrasive, demands respect. Now, if anyone's a stepdad, it's going to be King of Swords. Ooh. Well, we're going to see. We're going to get into it and have a look. And I've got a few more. Oh, can't move my seat. Am I stuck? Anyway. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit. Oh, my word. Flew straight out of my hand. I'm going to start again. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show us what we need to see regarding Ruth Wilson. Thank you. We love you. The Queen of Wands here, this is a woman over 25 years. Could have blonde to red hair, fiery, outspoken. It says here, good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. Did she run away? She had a friend, Catherine. I think it was Catherine Bear or something like that. And she will move into Sheffield. You know, did she go? Good friends, you see. This could be, and this could be her now, you see, because I know that Catherine, her house, a new police officer took over the case or something, and they went and searched Catherine's house and said, I want to look in your wardrobe for some reason. I don't know if they had a tip off or something like that. But, you know, but this could be it, you know. This could be her friend. I don't know if she had red hair or blonde hair. I don't know. But this is a good friend. Happiness. Needing to take a giant leap forward. She wasn't happy because she even said it to a friend. She didn't want to go back there. She was unhappy. I don't know if it was a wicked stepmom scenario kind of situation, but she was like 16 when she went. We've got victory news here. Letter or news coming, victory news. Because it seemed to me like that the things that were planted, it said letters from her, and they found some empty paracetamol packets and some vermouth or something, half empty bottle. But no trace of her. Got the sun here, marriage, happiness and bright prospects. She could even be married now. Could have just gone off, you know, at that age as well. Because I tell you something, kids don't want to run away for nothing. Might be happily married now. And not have nothing to do with them because, you know, she could just go to a new town and change her ID or whatever. She could have done. I bet there's so many that have. It says money confusion. I've seen it right just before. It says juggling two situations or ideas around. Losses, all is not lost as you still have three swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. So, to me, I feel like this is like someone struggling with money, juggling around two situations or ideas around. So she might have had to have a couple of jobs to survive. You don't know. You know, she could have rented somewhere. I don't know. This was in 1995 and she was only 16. But if she went somewhere, I don't know. This is what I'm trying to find out. Because somebody's got the upper hand here. And I don't know if that is Ruth who's got the upper hand, or is somebody else got the upper hand because they've got away with literal murder. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, can you please tell us more regarding this situation with Ruth Wilson, missing since 1995? It says here, peace and harmony, needing to take the blindfold off, keep reassessing the situation at hand. And then it says here, death or situation or endings, new beginnings. So, you know, could be just the end of the situation, and it could, because the death card always mean more new beginnings. And I don't know, but it's saying needing to take the blindfold off. But we've got this sun here, so she could be, yeah, happy home here, possible country setting. Could be married, happily living in the countryside. Apparently, there was a sighting. There was a sighting apparently, she was seen in the very near vicinity. Yeah, look, it says short journey, movement to or near water. So she went to move somewhere that had water and it was not far away. Yeah, we've got fears and frustrations here, letting go of emotions. There's a man. There's a King of Swords, yeah. So this King of Swords who was very cold, abrasive. This could be in a stepdad, you know. Yeah, we've got this raising money or salary, money coming divine wish granted. So I feel like she could have got a job, got given a job here, escaped. Escape this man. This man here, this King of Swords gives me that it could be the dad energy, you know, very cold and abrasive. I don't know. But seeing the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is, you know, that she could have found work somewhere. It was a lot easier to find a job back in them days. I say back in them days, it's only like, well, it's 30 years ago, isn't it? But yeah, back in them days, it was actually quite easy to walk into a job. Yeah, look, this is elevation of money, overseas trip, completion phase. So she planned to leave abroad. I feel like this is what she could have planned to do. And now it says over water, something to do with water. She might have gone across the water. She might have saved up and completely left the country, but she lives in a country setting. Yeah, she got married, happiness and bright prospects. So, you know, this is not giving me, at the minute, I'm not picking this, that she's unalived. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. We just got the devil card. Jealousy or trouble. Deception, delays. Able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. Deception or delays, emotions up or down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. Oh, some kind of jealousy, some kind of trouble. But I'm seeing the sun again. It says a young man up to 25 years. Important letter. So there was a young man involved up to the age of 25. A young man. It was a young man. Yeah, who she got married to. But it was up to, you know, this could have been before she was 25. She got married. So she could have gone somewhere, changed her name or whatever. And you don't know. It's 1995. Mimi, what do you want? Go lie down. Go lie down. Got justice here. Legal situation or document, police finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. You know, the truth might come out. Yeah, this is deceiving yourself emotionally or others. So I feel like there's some kind of you know, I feel like she could have probably had a secret identity, you know, like hiding a true self, a secret identity. But I'm seeing, look at all these majors here. Just the strength and the hermit. It says here loneliness unattached. So maybe she was work frustrations, hard work needing to be done. So I feel like she had to she had to work. I think it actually, oh, I'm seeing a group of friends that is a 10 of wands, a very heavy load. Or it doesn't have to be a group of friends, but it could be a group, you know, it could be even a family. Heavy load, something could have been heavy. She wasn't happy at home. Got the sun again, the marriage, the world, overseas trip, money, new opportunities. I feel like she saved up here and left the country. This is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing somebody who's deceased. I'm seeing somebody who got out of here. It says here again, possible country setting. happy home. So she could be married with kids and that, but in a different name. Yeah, look, a boat or over water travel. Then in boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. So this is someone who left. She left. She probably saved up. She probably worked, saved up. I don't know how she would have got. I don't know. Travel over land again. The spirit is just confirming it. Travel over land. I feel like she doesn't live in England anymore. She's moved abroad. She lives in a possible country setting. A marriage, happy marriage. She's probably got kids and everything. And that stepdad and that dad and that stepmom, maybe they're ashamed, because usually it's shame that will stop people speaking out, because they're ashamed maybe of their actions. Because if she was unhappy, there was a reason why she was unhappy. Yeah, look, walking away, this is turning your back, walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. So I feel, this is good friend's happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. I feel like she did leave. She got out of there. Maybe she could have gone to Sheffield, got to work easily. Yeah, a young woman up to 25 years, a basic good news. So this could have been her friend. And we've got this Queen of Swords as well, because we've seen the King of Swords here. We've got this woman over 25 years. Called demanding authority. I obviously didn't know if you heard that on camera. Sorry about that. I've had to turn the music up and close the window properly, because there's somebody arguing outside. I can't repeat what they said. But all I heard was, "You little bald-headed beast." Yeah, I feel like she could have walked away with me. It could have been a possibility. I'm seeing it. Whether the spirit of an angel or anything else regarding the situation that we need to see. Excuse me. Regarding Ruth Wilson, spirit, thank you. Yeah, she walked away. I feel like this is someone who's leaving. Yeah, this is a young woman. And it's like, yeah, good news. There's some good news here. So maybe she hasn't, intuition here. We've got the high priestess with the fool. Secrets to be revealed. Good friends, happiness. So like she was defending herself. Oh, she feels like she was defending herself. I feel like she was getting out of a crap situation. To be fair. Right, I'm going to just look at the normal tarot, just any confirmations. Yeah, that's the Page of Cups with a chariot. The Page of Cups is someone very young, can even be a bit naive as well, but I feel like it was based on an emotional place. Yeah, and it's friends again. This is three Cups is friends. So it could have possibly been. Maybe that's why the police raided at Catherine's house, because they had suspicions that she maybe might have been staying there. She might have been harbouring her. Could have sneaked her in. Yep, look at that. 8 of Cups, walking away. Double confirmation. 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this could be friends, I mean, I must admit, I was a bit suspicious of the dad and the stepmom, but, maybe they know she left, and she left them flowers. That means, she must have had money. Maybe she might have had money saved up. I'm sure was it her who said she had money saved up? I think it might have been that other girl, that Canadian one. Heavenly Spirit and the angels, anything else regarding the situation. And Ruth Wilson, thank you. And the sun again, look at that, the sun with the temperance angel. So I feel like it is a good, and this is like the message is that it's good news. Yeah, we've got judgment here. Quick. I feel like, that's what happened. I feel like she could have just left. This is why nobody's ever been found. She's living somewhere like in the south of France in a nice little village. I don't know. Hopefully, I will keep asking for confirmation. But it looks good to me. Look at this. We've got this emperor with this. Oh yeah, I feel like this was conflict here with her dad. There was a lot of conflict. It might have even hit her. I don't know if there's any evidence of that or if she told anybody, but that's could have been a possibility. Don't know why I've seen that. Yeah, we've got family. This is family. This was the plan. The Two of Cups is like the decision. Because of this five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict here. And this Emperor, this is somebody who does want to be in control. So I will see him as this King of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like she felt alone in this family. She had to stand her ground. We've got the Nine of Cups here. We've got the Seven of Wands. That's been defensive. I feel like this is, taking a new way out here. I really feel like it's took a way out. It's like she went out that gate there. She just went out. I feel like she did something in it was a secret move. She left there in Italy. We've got regret here, but strength. Yeah, I feel like it's probably because she might, if she's gone and started a new life for herself. She had a sister as well, but she just found out about her mum. Because her mum, she's always been told that her mum fell downstairs, but she actually found out the truth. I don't know if she got her mum's death certificate or something, and it said death by hanging, suicide by hanging, or something like that. Yeah, oh yes, Ten of Swords. Look at this. I feel like this could have definitely played a part in her new decision to start again. She didn't want to go down that route. I don't feel like she did take her own life. I don't feel like she did. Not the same with the Page of Cups with this Ten of Swords now. I feel like she saw things from a different perspective here with the armband and close out this cycle, so she could have gone somewhere else. Yeah, they've got the High Priestess here. This is higher knowledge. I just seen power supply with spouse partner, so maybe somebody, could have helped her. Yeah, something was hidden here. A hidden spouse partner. She might. I don't know if they was in a relationship or not, or she met somebody when she moved away. The spirit of the angels. Can you please tell us any more information regarding Ruth Wilson? There's something to do with love here, and it says neighbourhood. Look, we've got dating, accomplice, partner in crime, love, and neighbourhood. But then I'm seeing this perversion, so I hope not. I hope it wants something like that. And the spirit of the angels. Affair. Oh gosh. Grooming. And the spirit of the angels. I don't know why, but this has come out twice now. That came out last time, and I put it back because I thought, oh, it doesn't have no relevance. But you notice, but it says yes, it does. There's some kind of money here. Some insurance, life insurance. Life insurance money. Oh, some kind of life insurance money. Somebody maybe might have been living off life insurance money at that time, and she'd had an affair with someone. Or did the mum have life insurance? Was she left money? I don't know. Some kind of regret here. Maybe she might have regretted the travel. So she's, yeah, I feel like some kind of travel gone through. It's saying the tunnel here. This could be the Channel Tunnel through France. Yeah, she might have gone to France because France is not that far really. It's not. It's quite easy to get to, especially you can get there by boat. Could have even gone there younger. You don't know. So she could have saved up, got the money, travelled over. Oh, look, I'm seeing child inside. Oh, can you imagine if you're pregnant? Spirit. It says male. So she could have, so could have had a son. We've got a justice here. She have had a child inside, a son, pregnant, so she might have got help, you see, from somewhere. She might have gone to, so I don't know. You'd think it would have, because it was such an high profile case at the time, that travel inside tunnel. Look at that, family fraud here. There's some travel inside the tunnel. Travel inside tunnel. It came out. But we've got the boat. It could have been by boat, but it's like the Channel Tunnel. It could be given as a clue. We've got a meeting with a female. There's a accomplice partner in crime meeting female. So I feel like she met a friend or someone. She met someone, female. I just seen grandparent, female grandparent. I don't know if she had a grandma. She would have a grandma. She should have had two. So a female grandparent might have helped her escape using some kind of life insurance money. That maybe the granddad might have passed away somewhere and the grandma had life insurance money. I don't know. I don't know that much about the case. I'm going to have to have a good look now. We've got healing. Organised crime, but we're going to set that one. It says healing here. So she could have been taken away. You see, cover up. There's some kind of cover up here. And we've got this couple, accomplice partner in crime. So somebody could have, this female. I'm going to pull a few from here, see if we've got any more clues. There's a reason. Look, we've got deceived or betrayed by love here, grandchild identity, guilty conscience here. Look, I just picked up and it says teenage years. She was a teenager. Could she have been pregnant with a son? Or it could have happened after, I don't know. I'm only saying what I'm seeing. I'm the spirit of an angels. I've got drowned here. Lover identity. So somebody's lover identity drowned. Oh, we've got flood. We've got someone exposed here, a perpetrator. Not about a fire. Something being exposed about a fire. Could have been this insurance, I don't know. There's a perpetrator again. And this is a witness to SA. There's a victim here. And there's a bystander. So someone stood by and watched while she could have been a victim of SA. Look, it says father identity. Witness bystander. Again, another one. There's that like obsession here. Jealousy. Obsessive lover. Obsessive love. Yeah. Ooh. Ew, spirit. Look, perpetrator to SA again. Oh gosh. She could have been pregnant with the boy. This is a cover-up, so they had to get her out of the way. And a grandparent helped. It could have been one of their parents. Really? I've got here rock bottom, out of body experience, and then intellectual. It says young male here. Young male. It says here struggling with appearance, beauty, talent. Young male. Was a young male struggling with it? Or was she? And we've got loss of a loved one here. Unexplained disappearance. And then we've got this investigation here. Questioning of authority. Did she struggle with her appearance? Got taken advantage of? It looked like she could have been groomed by someone. But this jealous, this jealous lover here has evaded capture. She could have been pregnant with a son, with a boy. Got a secret exposed here. 1995 is not that bad to get caught pregnant. I mean, I'll be fair. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, it was 1987, and my mum and my stepdad were trying to make me get married, and I was like, I don't think so. It says grandparent identity again. This philosopher, spinster. You see, this is a spinster. Somebody old, somebody older. Maybe there might have been inheritance again. Look, some kind of wealthy. You know, this grandparent could have been had some life insurance or something like that living off them. You know, inheritance or something kind of money. And the maybe have took her and helped her. And we've got obsessive love here again, but this is like husband identity. This is like relative and Freemasons. This is like related to someone here. A distant relation. A wise person here, wisdom keeper, well informed, enlightened, think that's spirit giving us confirmation that there's something that could have happened. Maybe that she got caught pregnant to someone who was grooming her. I don't know. I'm not pointing any fingers towards anyone, but you know, I'm just seeing what spirit is showing us. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else? Guardian Ruth Wilson, thank you. We've got betrayal here of a relative, promiscuous love of a relative. Oh, it says religious devotion here. So, you know, somebody could have been like, you know, like, oh, act like they're all holier than thou, and they're not. They're abusing kids. Yeah, look, innocence, purity, redemption. Innocence, an ability, and an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So she looks like she could have been pregnant or something here. And it says here, delight in serving others, but I feel like she could have been working for, you know, to stay somewhere because it were better than wherever she was. I don't know. Yeah, look at this. This is a virgin. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, fear of intimate union. This she could have been before this happened. Oh, that's confirmation that she was virgin, but I feel like she could have had a son. She had a son at some point, or somebody could have took a virginity. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Anything else regarding Ruth Wilson? Anything we need to see? Thank you. We love you. Child divine, servant, child wounded, and there was an hero here. I feel like some other, you know, when somebody feels like the. I split on this. It says could have been an honest hero, so somebody could have saved her. An honest hero. She could have been pregnant. I don't know. She could have still been a bit. We've got a student here. You know, this gives me a younger person. Yeah, child orphan she was because she'd already lost her mum. Conquering fear of survival, independence based on learning to go it alone. I feel like she did. I feel like there was some kind of a destroyer in her life. Yeah, we've got this shapeshifter. What are you crying for, Sheba? A shape. Maybe this was her. She was able to slip into another role, and I don't feel like I'm not seeing her as if she's, you know, no longer with us. She probably is. We've got grandkids and that. Got kids. Got a son. Even got an avenger. Desired to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Oh, look at that. Teacher, pedo. I can't make that up. It says here, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Pedo, teacher, grooming. Honestly, can't make it up. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills is pedo. A teacher. No, not word of a lie. And I feel like this Samaritan, there was a good Samaritan. I feel like there was a good Samaritan came along and helped her. Yeah, this person who was like a mediator. Or they could have had an hidden agenda. We've got monk, nun. Can you imagine? She might have gone, even in these days, I don't know if she would have gone to like a convent kind of place. Especially, I don't know if she was pregnant, but there's a pedo teacher here. Spirit. I don't know what school she went to. I think I did read it, but I didn't really take much notice. But that's a bit of a... I just seen night. I feel like she was groomed. I really feel like she was groomed. It says here, advocate, athlete. I don't know if it was like a PE teacher. I'm not trying to point fingers. I'm just trying to see what, say what I'm saying. We've got this king in here. It says here, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. I feel like this could have been him. This somebody who couldn't even help himself. Yeah, this person was like a vampire. Depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, codependency. Using humour to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So I feel like this person here was probably very cruel with the words, like a narcissist kind of in a sense. But this is a pedo as well. Somebody obviously who's got away with things. I don't know if it's going to come out. Excuse me. We've got a liberator here. Maybe this is what she needs to do. Yeah, we've got the mother. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded belief, releasing negative thought patterns. It says here, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring the legitimate constraints. I feel this could have been this person. They impose their own tyranny over those who claim to liberate. It says here, giving birth to life. So I feel like she did have a child. Look, this artist, it could have been an art teacher using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. So it could have been an art teacher. Oh, spirit. Oh, gosh. I'm not accusing Norman. I don't know. I'm just saying, yeah, we've got a child wounded. Now, this person might blame on their childhood, but that's no fucking excuse. Because if you went through it, you wouldn't want to put somebody else through it. I know that for a fact. But that is, I'm gonna. I don't want to. I just hope and pray that she is as Spirit says, she is live and well somewhere. She has got a son. She might be a grandma now. Possible. But hopefully she might tell the truth. It doesn't seem promise. I feel like she could have got married to somebody. Maybe her son might have been taken off her. I don't know. Imagine that. She's living somewhere, living a life. We've got furious here, offence, madness, unpleasantness, failure, castaway, and poor because of conflict. Yeah, I feel like she could have been. She was cast away. I feel like they sent her away, and she tried to protest, but it were actually a blessing in disguise because it was the best thing she could have ever done. Yeah, I feel like she felt like it was like quit awakening rejection, but she got a kindness, mercy, charity, kindness. I don't know. It could have been from a church. Wealth, investment, and mega project strategy. So she had this could have been a strategy here, but yeah, there could have been evidence of a trap here, and justice is here. Yeah, there's some kind of overload. Evidence of a trap. Yeah, someone wearing a mask. Yeah, and I feel it could have been, whoever it was, this person could even have a wife. Yeah, look, we've got nightmare now. Suffering, darkness, persecution. Maybe this person might be going through this now. I don't know, because usually they don't learn, do they? But you could be getting that. They could be getting nightmares. We've got calm here, inner peace, simplicity, meditation. I felt there's two opposing energies here. I feel like this is them now. You know, maybe that when she was younger, it was the opposite. And this was somebody who was coaching them. I really feel like it was. It was somebody being coached. It says here, family profession. Somebody was being coached. And then we've got sweet dreams here. So I feel like this could be a, you know, I feel like there's an happy ending to this reading. So I'm going to leave it there. Good on you, Ruth. Wherever you are in this world, hope everything's just hunky-dory. Yeah, I hope you all have a fabulous Friday. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I shall see you soon.